Ava, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arg!
Acre Station Meat Farm, along with Lane Angus Beef, bring you Farm to Fork Beef.
Stock your freezers now with affordable beef boxes just in time for the grilling season.
Farm to Fork Beef brings quality local beef to your family. From your traditional butcher shop, Acre Station Meat Farm. Come on down to Acre Station Meat Farm and find out why we're #1 in fresh cuts and friendly service.
Acre Station Meat Farm, Highway 32 North, Pinetown.
Grimes Built Construction is currently building homes in Pitt and Beaufort County, and they're always looking for land to start new neighborhoods. Grimes Built Construction is a custom home builder, but also builds beautiful spec homes in all price ranges. These aren't cookie cutter homes. A Grimes Built home has great design, character, and the extra detail you desire.
This is Chad Grimes with Grimes Built Construction. If you're in the market for a new home or if you have land for sale, give me a call, 252-717-1418.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU Baseball. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU Athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Up Eastern North Carolina. Waking up is hard to do, but it's much easier with local stories, unique perspectives, and all the news and views you need to start your day.
3, 2, and showtime.
Henry Hinton and Patrick Johnson are on. This is Talk of the Town on Talk 96.3 and 103.7. Now, from the Town Bank Studio, here's Henry and Patrick.
Yeah, we are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back live in the Town Bank studio. Good morning, everybody. I don't know what it is. I have you turn this down, and then when I get on the air, it goes way back down again. I don't know what the is. Good morning.
The levels are a little all over the board, Big N, to be honest.
Well, now,
but they have been for.
But they have what? My interns? Don't you criticize my interns?
Nope. I'm leaning back. I'm going to lean back.
Philip and I were just talking about these two interns. Logan and Cameron being
well, I got interrupted,
awesome,
but I was going to say It's been that way for a couple weeks, probably like the better part of the last month. Things have been a little.
I'm leaning back. Then I'm leaning back.
You'll never lean back. You'll never lean back. You'll never lean back.
Philip Pilkington is live.
That mouth can't stop moving.
Philip's with us live in the studio this morning. It's I'm getting good feedback on you being on this week. I think people like that.
I told him he needs to be on more.
Yeah.
I told him he needs to be on more.
Yeah, but he told me yesterday he was getting a little burned out from the long hours.
Yeah.
Hey, suck it up, man. Come on. This is
I know. What have you done all summer? Nothing.
This is
right. You've done nothing all summer.
Long hours are part of the deal.
I know. And Patrick's right. I haven't done much in the summer. So, Patrick, to defend the interns, I was the one who turned Henry's earpiece down. Let's just get it clear. The interns technically had it where it was right, and then I messed it up, and then I fixed it.
I asked you to do it. It's my fault.
Okay.
So here's what I'm hearing right now, and I'm sure I'm going to get a text about it because this is what it sounded like the other day. Philip, your mic sounds really good. Henry, your mic does not.
All right. And it depends on where people are listening. If they're listening online, it might.
I'm just telling you what I'm getting,
because we have these things called processors in the radio transmitter,
Sure,
and they
sure.
level out everything. All right. So
Sure.
This is what I'm hearing, Logan. Patrick is too high, and I am too low. So I don't know if you can do anything to fix it, but good Lord.
There we go.
There
we go.
Joe McLaughlin says your audio is low and Michael's is high. That's really interesting since Michael's not here today, Joe. Michael's still on vacation. I think he's talking about
Michael's is high.
All right, let's switch microphones, Pilkington.
Okay.
Let me have your. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
We took Henry's cough button away.
Let's see what happens. That's right. Now I don't have a cough button. See, I think it's that microphone right there.
Yeah, this doesn't have as much punch.
I think it's that microphone right there.
We are going to. Can you guys mute mic one?
Go over and get that other microphone.
Yeah, I want you guys to mute mic one. I was going to unplug.
This is a titillating radio, is what it is. It's great.
You would think,
this is why we didn't. This is why we didn't win the Marconi again this year.
You would think this would have gotten done previously, like before we went on the air.
Well, it's not their fault. I mean, that microphone, I think, has got. It's probably because I've dropped it about 8 times.
For the love of money.
Speaking of for the love of money, I have a cruise update. So bear with me. T wanted me to give she wanted me to give a cruise update this morning. Here's the deal. This is for the cruise next July on the Viking Laga. Laga is the name of the boat.
Lager.
Which we're going to leave Raleigh-Durham on July 25th or 24th, Lager. One or the other. I can't remember. And we're going to fly to Basel, Switzerland. We're going to see 4 countries on a Viking cruise ship, Viking River Cruise, 4 countries in 8 days. We're going to see Switzerland, Germany, France, and the Netherlands. We're going to end up in Amsterdam. I've told my wife when we get to Amsterdam, you're going to have to find something to do that last night because, I've never been to Amsterdam before. And
there you go.
Okay, now you got to turn his mic back on. Okay. Now it's not working at all. Oh, for crying out loud. This is a disaster.
Is this?
There
we go. Okay,
see,
there we go.
See, it is that microphone. That microphone sounds good.
Okay, so it's the mic one is,
So can we rotate that mic out of the equation, guys? I mean, that would just seem like
in the break we can.
I'll take that microphone and give it to the 107.9 guys. They don't need a good microphone anyway.
I don't know. They got a cast of thousands over there.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
all right. So here's this is unbelievable. We announced this last Wednesday that we're going to go on this Viking cruise.
For the love of money.
That guy got tired of hearing about it. So
I just listened to the first 40 minutes of the show on the podcast, and all I've heard about is Ask Henry and this cruise. For the love of money,
I think we should get
this cruise.
I think we should do Ask Henry again this morning. Just to I'm just kidding.
Just to agitate this guy.
No, he didn't like that segment. We have 100. Are you ready for this? We have 154 people booked on this cruise.
I thought you said the boat only had 140 something.
I think the number of people on the cruise, the total, if you book the entire boat, it would be like, I thought it was 162. It might be 168. But we got 154 people.
We were going to sell the boat out. It's going to be a talk of the town cruise.
That's what it is.
I told you this was going to be.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I'm very honored that many people want to go.
Wait, if it's going to be a talk of the town cruise, we need a producer to go so we can do the show live from the boat.
Yeah.
I volunteer.
Yeah. I'm taking Michael
and the co-host.
I'm taking Michael
and the co-host.
No, me and PJ.
We're going to fly Michael to Switzerland. The first night I'm going to put him in a Howard Johnson, so he'll feel right at home.
He probably would like to take the train over to Switzerland.
I want to go on the cruise.
Okay.
Cameron wants to
go on the cruise. I'm taking Cameron. I'm not taking any of you slaps.
Sounds good with me. I'll be there.
Yeah. So she says, so here's the thing. I'm amazed at this. She says we still have a few cabins left.
We're going to sell the cruise
But
out.
they are standard cabins, which is the most economical option. It still has a window. We're down to 9 of these before the entire ship is completely sold out. We also are currently have a wait list running. I know a friend of mine emailed last night that had been looking at this for the last few days, and he waited too late to get the cabin that he wanted. He wanted a suite. And
but you're really not going to spend much time in the cabin.
So she's putting him on the she's putting him on the wait list for the suite. So if somebody drops out of a suite, he'll get a suite.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you don't spend a lot of time in your room, do you?
No. You really don't. I mean, we slept in the room, and in the morning we'd have coffee in the room. Most of the time, my wife, we had a great suite with a balcony, and we were cruising up the Seine River. And a lot of mornings, my wife and I would sit on the balcony and have coffee. And I sat out there one morning and read my Bible. It was the most peaceful moment I've had in 50 years. I took my Bible with me, and I sat on the balcony while the boat was cruising. She was still asleep. I had my Bible. I read I sat on the balcony and read my Bible, which was it was like you talk about a religious experience. That's what it was. Because I'd never been to Europe before, and now I'm an international traveler, baby.
Dog Bottom does Europe.
Dog Bottom goes to Europe. So if you want to go, there's still some cabins left. I can't believe it. We have 154 people going already, and I'm amazed by that. So you folks who are on the fence about whether you should advertise with us or not, let that be a little lesson to you, because we can get results, right? Radio gets results. That's the old saying. We love it. I got a question for you young people this morning.
I'm ready to answer it.
Recent, not you. I want the interns and Philip to answer this. So look at this. Look at this email I got this morning, Philip. Look at this. So I got this email from Golf Plus.
The interns are too young to know what that is.
Golf Plus. Okay. It says, please review and sign the attached progress payment release for work completed through August 11th, 2026. Return the signed copy to close out this phase. If you have questions, let us know. Have a great day, Golf Plus. Okay. Then now they've sent me a document that they want me to put in my payment information. Okay.
I wouldn't even open the document.
All right. Here's the thing. I've never done any business with Golf Plus. I've never heard of them before. So is this the new email scam?
I got something similar, and it looked very credible.
They want me to put my credit card in here, don't they?
Right. I forget who it was Meta. That's what it was. I got something that was saying Meta is billing you for something, and it was like $135 or $13. It was those were the numbers. I mean, so this is the latest.
This is the latest scam. My wife got one 2 days ago from Amazon, and she was asking me about it. She got this email. It looked like an official Amazon email, and we both have an Amazon account. But she had this. The email from Amazon said, "Your credit card for your purchase of Stars and Paramount Plus has been declined. Please re-enter your credit card number." And there's a link. I'm like, oh my God, don't do that. She's like, well, did you purchase Stars? I'm like, no, I haven't purchased Stars, and we have Paramount Plus because of Hoist the Colors. Yeah. If you have a Hoist the Colors account on Stephen Igo's website, you get Paramount Plus for free. All you have to do is and Disney Plus as well. All you have to do is go in and put your Hoist the Colors email password in, and you get Paramount Plus and Disney Plus for free. Plus, I have a Spectrum account.
Did it have a logo? Did this bill have a logo?
I don't think it did, but it looked like an official Amazon account. So she thought,
because what I had a logo of Meta, and it looked very official.
Henry, you know it's funny? I was on the show 6 months ago, roughly, and I think you were telling a similar-ish story.
Yeah.
So this happened more than once. And the problem is our government is too much of a wimp to actually try and crack down on this stuff and arrest these people. They're probably behind it, is probably why.
Think the government's behind it?
I don't think it's the government doing it, but they're
Good
probably.
God. My man's become a conspiracy
Here
theorist.
comes the tinfoil hat.
4 days on the show, and he's now a conspiracy theorist.
Here's my thing. People are being scammed out of money every day.
Who are you, Glenn Beck? I was getting ready to say.
Listen. People are being scammed out of money every day. The government doesn't do anything about it. People are being humanly trafficked every day. The government doesn't do anything about it. That lets you know the Clintons and the Bushes and all these other corrupt political families are all behind all the human trafficking and the taking of old people's money.
I'm getting a lot of.
Pilkington, you have to come on every day.
I'm getting a lot of feedback here.
Because here's the thing,
from our listeners.
and here's the thing, I'm not picking on you here, but here's the thing: they target certain generations who are not the technology generation. Because I don't get these emails, and I guarantee you, Cameron and Logan don't get these emails. But there are plenty
so
of
I'm getting
people.
old. Is that what you're saying, Pill?
I guess so.
I'm getting old. Is it?
I guess either that or there's just some 45-year-olds that are clearly not of the tech generation. But I mean, and it's crazy. I mean, I've known people who have been scammed out of this, and the government doesn't do anything because they don't care.
One of my close friends just sent me this text. He says, always look at the sender's email address. You can always tell.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I've deleted that other one. I should go back. Lee says, you, me, and thousands of others get the same crap. Jim Taunton says, don't burn out my producer.
I do have to be here until 6:30 tonight, so give me a full day.
I'm sorry, Taunton.
I will be wide awake, Taunton.
We'll see.
Jim, I may have to have a afternoon cup of coffee, which I normally don't do,
Jim
but I will be ready to go.
Financially Speaking show airs tonight, and Philip will be here producing it. He might not be fully awake, but he's I'm getting a lot of text also that say the audio is much better now that we switched microphones.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I've also got an always anonymous text line that Philip's new nickname now is Blaze.
Blaze,
so right?
I like it.
Since he's no longer Philip the Ref Pilkington, he's Philip the Blaze Pilkington.
There we go, spreading like wildfire,
says,
baby.
That phishing emails is an old scam. Yeah, I've got here's another one for the interns. Let's go first to Cameron, the intern.
This is Ask the Intern, not Ask the Geese. So this guy should.
Yeah, this is an ask the intern moment. Do you
for
know?
the love of money.
Do you know? Here, I got to find this term here. I learned a new term this morning. I did not know. Do you know what the term looks maxer? Wait a minute, I didn't pronounce it right.
Looks maxing?
Looks maxing and looks maxer. Do you know what that is? I never heard of that before this morning.
Yeah, I know what it means.
All right, tell me what that is. What is looks maxing?
Basically, like changing your appearance so you look like the best, like you can. Like what's, like, you know, the beauty standard to match the beauty standard.
So Kylie Jenner.
I don't think that was
Philip, have you heard of looks maxing
no,
before?
I did not until now, but
looks
that was the first name that came to mind.
It's one of the new terms that the kids have come up with. All right, do you know, Cameron, do you know who clavicular is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God, she knows this stuff.
He's the ultimate looks maxer.
He's the ultimate looks maxer. He's an online looks maxer. So now you no longer have influencers online, you have looks maxers. This is crazy stuff.
It's too much.
I'm learning a lot. So looks maxer has come out and said now that AOC was dumped by her fiance, and now that we know that she
I'm not allowed to comment on AOC after what I said the other day.
No, don't say a word. Hey, who's producing?
Cameron.
Is it Cameron or Logan?
It's me. It's Logan.
Logan, keep your finger on Michael on Philip's microphone, because when he said something very untoward on the air the other day about AOC, we can't have it. We can't have that.
Okay. Yes, sir. I got it.
So this looks maxer, clavicular. He goes by the name clavicular. What the hell does that mean? Clavicular. Who would name themselves clavicular?
At least it's a real name, unlike Prince, who just changed his name to a symbol.
He says he is attracted to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and he says he can fix her. He says, I can fix her. He's done a video saying, I can fix her. He said, I would marry her, and her ex is an idiot. And
did you see?
By the way, this guy Clavicular looks like a woman. If that's what looks maxing, doesn't he look like a woman? He's got women's features.
He does.
But you can tell he's like waxed his eyebrows. He's probably had some plastic surgery on his nose.
Yeah, he just got a nose job.
I was going to say, I didn't even know that, but I could tell he looks like he's got the perfect nose. So he's probably had one of those L.A. surgeons do his nose again.
Men's cheeks don't sit that high.
His nose looked better before, and he got Dr. Miami to do his nose
Dr.
job.
Miami?
Mm-hmm. He's a famous plastic surgeon.
God, we got to give Cameron her own show.
I know, right?
He's a famous plastic
Cameron's
surgeon.
bringing in the younger demos for us.
He posts his videos on Snapchat of him doing surgery.
You got to be kidding.
That's weird. Is that not a HIPAA violation? Okay, now I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist now, but if you're posting stuff on social media of you doing the surgery, is that not a HIPAA violation to the patient?
If you post your own stuff, it's not.
No, if you're the one making the surgery, it's a HIPAA violation to the patient.
I'm sure he wanted it. I'm sure he wanted it to be shown. It was like when Katie Couric got her colonoscopy live on the Today Show.
Yeah.
Clavicular.
Did you
I don't know.
see,
I think I've probably lived too long. I mean, we got people called Clavicular who are now internet stars.
Did you see AOC yesterday posting something, and she was kind of in a risque look? That kind of blew up X yesterday.
And she's the leading candidate for the Democrat nomination for president of the United States. It's frightening.
But she was trying to show off her assets, let's just say.
Yeah. Did it say
clothing?
Did she have tax the rich right across her butt or something again?
No, she did not.
All right. We talked earlier this week, and someone asked me about this, and I went back and looked and found the clip this morning. Remember earlier in the week when I told you that Elon Musk said that we are not going to need money in the future because of AI? That anything you want is going to be at your fingertips because of AI, and it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. And so poverty is not going to matter. Being a billionaire is not going to matter, or a trillionaire like he is in his case. All right, I went back and found that clip, so stay with us right after the break. Elon Musk on how AI is going to be smarter than humans in 5 years, and how money is not going to mean anything within the next 10 years. That's coming up next.
This is about you, your family, and the health of all who live in Eastern North Carolina. This is about the transformation of a health system into something more powerful and more human. About creating new ways to treat disease and keep you well. This is about ECU Health, which is to say, it's really all about you. ECU Health. Minds, hearts, purpose.
You have a choice when you invest in insurance, and when you choose First State Insurance Advisors, you're working with people you can trust. Clark Stallings has deep ties in the community. His team, including Keaton Smith, Regina Asby, Phil Leyva, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith, provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
Visit Larry's Steakhouse for a tender, hand-cut certified Angus ribeye. Other entrees include perfectly seasoned pork chops, chicken, or seafood favorites like shrimp, tuna, and salmon. Complement your meal with Larry's fresh 20-plus item salad bar, or enjoy it as an all-you-can-eat entree. Daily rotating favorites include meatloaf, chicken pastry, hamburger steak, spaghetti, pork chops, and more, all complemented with your favorite country sides. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or our Sunday brunch, remember to support and eat local. Larry's Steakhouse.
Acre Station Meat Farm, along with Lane Angus Beef, bring you Farm to Fork Beef.
Stock your freezers now with affordable beef boxes just in time for the grilling season.
Farm to Fork Beef brings quality local beef to your family. From your traditional butcher shop, Acre Station Meat Farm. Come on down to Acre Station Meat Farm and find out why we're #1 in fresh cuts and friendly service.
Acre Station Meat Farm, Highway 32 North, Pinetown.
Daughtridge Gas and Oil has been your dependable propane supplier for 95 years. Their trained technicians can service and properly install all your propane and natural gas appliances. Plus, Daughtridge Gas and Oil is your backyard expert with fire pits, grills, smokers, and more, including quality outdoor furniture at their Greenville patio and hearth shop at 1901 Charles Boulevard. Go by and see the knowledgeable staff at Daughtridge Gas and Oil for propane delivery or call 756-1345.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Register now.
Talk of the town.
Good morning.
Henry Hinton.
Good morning.
Morning. Patrick Johnson.
Dude, wake up.
On Talk 96.3.
Wake up.
And 103.7.
Good morning.
All right, Talk of the Town back here this morning. We are live in the Town Bank studio.
Ow.
I had something I was going to... We're going to do it live. Where is my... I had something I was going to read right here.
Joe Biden.
Honest to God.
Honestly, when he said, "Where is my?" all I could think of is the grandpa in 16 Candles asking Long Duck Dong, "Where's automobiles?" Dong, where's my automobile?
I hate all of you people. I know. Oh, here it is. I got it finally. I was looking for Kent Denton's. Kent Denton sent me a text this morning. I was going to mention Kent Denton, long-time sponsor of this show from Affordable Hearing. He's the guy that provides my hearing aids. And I have recently switched from these Genesis 12 hearing aids all the way up to the Omega and Assault hearing aids. And I just got to tell you, I like the other ones, the ones that I had that Kent had in me before. And by the way, I'm going to give you Kent's cell phone number in a minute, so stand by. People ask me all the time for Kent's number because I'm telling you, if you want hearing aids, the guy will get you. That's why they call it Affordable Hearing. The guy will get you hearing aids for a fraction of what you're going to pay with one of these storefront places, and he comes to you to do it. This is a great concept that he's got. He's got an office in Moorhead and New Bern, but he uses our conference room up here to have a lot of meetings with customers up here in this area. And I've got these Omega hearing aids. Here's the thing about these Omega hearing aids. With the other ones, they work great, and they had the great Bluetooth and all that. But when I would play music in my ears, because, you can, it's just like having headphones on. Two things. Number one, it would cut out anything else around me. So if I was watching a video on my phone or something like that, and my wife was talking to me, I couldn't hear her. With these new ones, I can now hear her even though I'm listening to a video. So I can pretend I'm not watching the video when she starts talking to me, which is really cool. But the fidelity on these hearing aids is like listening to Bose speakers in these hearing aids right here.
Yeah.
They're as good as listening to music on Bose speakers. So man, I can groove out.
There you go.
When I start listening to music on my phone.
When you're on the treadmill or whatever.
Yes, that's when I do it on the treadmill.
Yep. I don't need the earbuds. He's just
I don't do the treadmill anymore.
Hey, PJ, do you know why?
I do the elliptical and I walk. I don't. The treadmill's tough on these old legs.
So, Patrick, do you know why Henry needs hearing aids? It's from how loud his headphones were when he did away games when he was broadcasting for Carolina, because we know the wine and cheese crowd Tar Heel fans weren't loud enough for him to have to crank up the volume, but all the away games, specifically in Cameron, are the reason that he can't
You're getting a little too confident and snarky for me. I'm going to reach over there and backhand you right in your mouth. So
it's become familiar.
He's gotten too familiar, hasn't he? He's gotten too comfortable in his spot over here. He thinks he can say negative things to me like you do, but I'm right here within reach. I can grab him by the throat.
He can grab me. If he can reach me, he can.
I may be an old man, but I still got some muscles.
I believe you can take me, but I just don't know if you can catch me if it comes to a foot race.
I definitely could not. So anyway, back to this. He sent me a text from a listener that just upgraded to these hearing aids. And she said, today I had a meeting where it was the hardest for me to hear everyone. It was a weekly prayer meeting, and I was thinking of leaving because I missed so much and I couldn't hear. What a pleasure to go today and be able to hear the whole time. It was awesome. I've noticed I'm enjoying people again, and I kind of pulled away from them before because it was so difficult to understand. Thank you tons and tons. This is an actual text that he got from a customer. So let me tell you something. If you're experiencing hearing issues, and most people don't want the hearing aids because they're too vain. They don't want people to see that they're wearing hearing. You know what? I got over that a long time ago. I want to. These things will change your life. They really will. You need to call my man Kent Denton. Here's his cell phone number. You can text him or call him. 252-723-7557. 252-723-7557. By the way, while I'm on the endorsement thing, when I hadn't talked about this, when we were in France, we walked a lot. And I just got to say that if it had not been for the treatment that I got at QC Kinetics last year, I would not have been able. We walked 14,000 steps a couple of days. And you don't have to do that if you go on these cruises, but if you want to take all the excursions and walk, we walked through Napoleon's Palace. We walked through what's the name of that L'Auche-Riom, one of the communities where Joan of Arc was burned at the stake, and where Rommel had his German headquarters. We walked a lot. And I really wanted to walk. I walked a lot. And you know what? My knee didn't give me I didn't feel my knee one time. The treatment that I got, and I'm telling you, I was headed for surgery on my left knee because I had torn cartilage from an injury that happened in Chapel Hill 35 years ago, and I never got it fixed. And it started getting worse and worse. And when I was walking downstairs, I could barely walk downstairs. I had to hold on to the rail like I was 100 years old. But when the whole time we were in France and I was walking, I didn't feel my knee hurt once. I told my wife when we got back to the ship one night, I said, it just hit me that I just walked 14,000 steps today and my knee didn't hurt at all. And I was climbing up and down steps and stuff. So QC Kinetics, I'm telling you, QC Kinetics works. It worked for me. I don't always want to say it works because I've told Don over at QC Kinetics, I'm willing to say that it worked for me. What they did for me worked. And I had 5 treatments over there in my knee, and it's this, again, it's this regenerative medicine, which they don't like to call it stem cells.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. They take your own stem cells and put it back in your cartilage, and it regenerates the material down there, the cartilage.
They're taking stuff that's already yours. It's not foreign DNA.
Right.
And that sounds a lot healthier and a lot more natural
Yeah.
than some of the other modern medicine we have.
All right, let's get to this Elon Musk audio. I found it this morning because we've been talking about this, and, is artificial intelligence, speaking of Katie Couric, are we going to have a moment in the future that we look back at, a conversation like the one we're having right now about AI and say, man, nobody understood AI back then.
Yeah.
Just like the internet, when, there's that famous piece of audio when Bryant Gumbel and Katie Couric 35, 40 years ago were on the Today Show saying, there's this new thing called the internet. And they say that people are going to be able to communicate without sending letters or making a phone. They're actually going to be able to type something in on their computer, and someone else will be able to see it in their home. And it's called this internet thing, and it's going to be, and they say it's going to change the world. I don't know. Do you think that's going to happen? So, there's that audio from the Today Show. So, I really feel like AI is going to do the same thing. We're going to look back at 2026 and say, man, we didn't know then that AI was going to completely change the world. So Elon Musk says it's going to be positive. I am worried that it's going to be negative. I am worried that people are. I mean, I already know people that are losing their jobs because of AI. I'm very concerned about it.
Well, you talked about the email you got,
yeah,
scam email you got. People are going to be able to take advantage of that through AI.
Yeah,
and send out even more convincing. I mean, they're already doing phone calls.
When think about
legit.
Remember in Back to the Future 2 when they go into 2015, and this wasn't AI, and he goes into the Cafe 80s, and there's a TV of Ronald Reagan, and that's who's answering. That's who's taking his order, right? And there's no humans. And then he tells the Ronald Reagan TV thing, hey, I want a coffee or whatever, and boom, the coffee shoots up. But it was the TV Ronald Reagan that did it. There wasn't a human back there getting paid. That's what it's going to be.
Well, I mean, go into McDonald's now. A lot of the McDonald's have kiosks, and you don't order with a human being anymore.
True.
I mean, I was in a fast food place in Raleigh a few weeks ago, and had to order on a kiosk.
Well, then Mark and Laura were talking earlier in the week where Mark had seen an article where they were talking about giving you discounts if you use self-checkout. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to use self-checkout so they don't have to pay employees.
You know what, though? I like the self-checkout at the grocery store.
I do, too, because I don't like talking to people sometimes. Hard to believe.
I don't mind talking to people, but I just, I think it's quicker. I think it moves the line quicker. You know, there's always usually one available, even at rush hour. And
supposedly, that's all it is in the Wally World at Surf City is all self-checkout.
Yeah.
But supposedly they're about to redo it, and they're going to actually eliminate self-checkout.
Why?
I mean, they're not going to totally eliminate it, but they're going to cut back on it. They'll have people.
Are people stealing stuff? I wonder how they keep people from stealing stuff.
That's what I've always wondered.
Yeah, how do they keep people from just stealing it? I guess cameras, but are they watching? Is somebody watching everyone check out? So anyway, let's play this Elon Musk. This is that interview he did with that British journalist a while back. We've played some of this, but here's the moment when he says that AI is going to be smarter than humans in 5 years, and you're going to have anything that you want, so money's not going to matter anymore. He tells us to enjoy the ride. Listen to this.
AI may exceed the sum of human intelligence in around 5 years.
In 5 years?
Roughly 5 years is my guess. So there really won't be anything that AI can't do better than humans, apart from being human, perhaps.
At a more prosaic level, what will life be like?
The most likely outcome is an age of amazing abundance, where anyone can have anything they can think of. This may sound preposterous, but well, here we are in 2026. Let's see where we stand in 2036. Now, of course, there are things that could derail this, like a massive global thermonuclear war or something like that. But assuming that there's not World War III, I think we're headed for an age of amazing abundance. So this is, I guess, a message of optimism and excitement about the future.
We're headed for an age of amazing abundance.
See, my problem is, too, what if AI can start taking over computers? And when I say computers, I don't mean your personal computer. I mean planes start falling out of the sky.
There's no doubt. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah. And then they take over your cars, especially the people in our building who like to drive their Teslas. And, I mean, what if it just takes over there and just starts ramming into people and causing, mass chaos and death?
I think Elon Musk is kind of glib in those comments. I mean, I just don't think he's in reality.
I think he's behind it all, and he's the Antichrist.
I totally believe everything he says. I totally believe Elon Musk. I believe everything.
It's his opinion, but
let's think about this. So let's say he says you're going to be able to have anything you want. All right, let's think about what you want.
Won't happen.
What is it you want?
Won't happen.
What is it you want? PJ, what do you want? You want a yacht? How's AI going to give you a yacht?
Right. Yeah. How's it going to provide a boat if I wanted a boat? How's it going to provide a new car if I wanted a new car? A new house.
You're still going to have lots of money if you want those things. It seems to me. Although I don't, maybe there's some concept here we're missing that he can understand because his brain works and functions at a higher level.
How is that going to provide food? How is that going to provide food that you can? People have to grow the food. People have to manufacture the food. They have to butcher the meat. I mean,
I think AI could
butcher the meat.
Well, it could come up with some way to feed us that we can't conceptualize.
But then they're feeding us fake stuff. We're eating enough preservatives and crap in our body. We need to eat more natural things.
So just tell AI you want it to be more natural, and it'll happen. That's the concept he's saying.
Yeah, that's not how it works. This is fantasy land, right? I mean, look, I want a cow to be slaughtered and have no preservatives in the meat. I want it to be true, good meat, grass-fed beef. Like, I want my vegetables to not have a bunch of crap sprayed
I want
on
to interview Elon Musk. I want Elon Musk to do an interview with us so I can ask him these questions. She didn't do a deep dive enough. I would have come back and said, so explain to me how you say I'm going to have anything I want because of AI. Explain to me how it's going to get me a better golf game. Explain to me how I'm going to get that new $2,000 driver that they guarantee will hit the ball straight down the middle of the fairway.
That's a great point. I mean, how is that going to help you be a better golfer? How is that going to help Philip get better seats at a Panthers game? I mean, it's not. It makes no sense what he's saying. I'm just saying though, if you wanted to have the best seats in the Panthers game,
all right, let me tell you how that can happen. Okay, so Philip says to AI, "I want better seats at a Panthers game," and then he's sitting in his living room, and through virtual reality, all of a sudden, boom, he is at the game. On the 50-yard line, and he's watching the game, but he's sitting on his couch at home. But through virtual reality, AI puts him in the stadium, and he's watching the game from his couch. I can see that happening.
Oh, that's gonna happen. That doesn't even need AI. I think virtual reality can just do that with a camera up there. The issue is that's not going to the game. There's no fun in that. You don't get the true atmosphere.
No, you're going to have the whole game experience.
Someone have the overpriced beer and the, I'm going to get to cuss the old lady behind me like I did in 2015 and go viral and all the other stuff. No. I mean, it's not the same. No, it's not the same.
Well, you know what? This might be a good open line Friday topic for tomorrow. So maybe we can delve into it tomorrow. All right. When we come back, there's a new Elon University poll out on the Cooper-Whatley race.
Yep.
Ain't too good for Whatley. Tell you about it next.
Find, save, drive at Greenville Toyota. Find a huge selection. Save with low payments. Try fuel-efficient and hybrid models like Camrys, $219 a month, and RAV4s, $269 a month during the Find, Save, Drive sales event at Greenville Toyota.
There's nothing like game days in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. Football is special here, and that's because of you. It takes all of us to have success. The 2026 season is right around the corner. Season tickets start as low as $75. Get yours today.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Register now.
You have a choice when you invest in insurance, and when you choose First State Insurance Advisors, you're working with people you can trust. Clark Stallings has deep ties in the community. His team, including Keaton Smith, Regina Asby, Phil Leyva, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith, provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
Visit Larry's Steakhouse for a tender, hand-cut certified Angus ribeye. Other entrees include perfectly seasoned pork chops, chicken, or seafood favorites like shrimp, tuna, and salmon. Complement your meal with Larry's fresh 20-plus item salad bar, or enjoy it as an all-you-can-eat entree. Daily rotating favorites include meatloaf, chicken pastry, hamburger steak, spaghetti, pork chops, and more, all complemented with your favorite country sides. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or our Sunday brunch, remember to support and eat local. Larry's Steakhouse.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
It's the Find, Save, Drive sales event at Greenville Toyota. Find a huge Toyota selection at big savings. Then drive Tacomas, $249 a month, and Tundras, $399 a month. Now find, save, drive today. Only at Greenville Toyota.
Wake up. Brush the crusty things out of your eyes. And turn the crusty guys up on your radio. Back to Henry and Patrick on Talk of the Town. Talk 96.3 and 103.7.
So the new Elon University poll is out, and it shows that Cooper is now up 11 points on Mike Whatley. But they say the race will tighten. We had Whatley on earlier this week. He's making the rounds, trying to get everywhere. All right, let's check sports. It's football season time. We're excited about football. It's probably some preseason games tonight, right?
There is, yeah.
Here's Patrick with sports.
Well, Pilk will tell us about that. I don't have it in this update, but Wednesday marked the first time during preseason camp that ECU's new coordinators met with the media. OC Jordan Davis, first season with the Pirates, spent the last 3 years at Conference Foe, North Texas. Last season, the Mean Green led the nation in first down, scoring offense, and total offense. Coach Davis on the adjustment to the new surroundings.
I think the biggest thing too is when you hire every single new coach on offense, like not only are you coaching the players, but you're coaching the coaches on how things are done, because they're used to doing different things and at other schools or wherever they were at. I think bringing in Coach Soto from North Texas was a big help for me, and kind of knowing some of the language that I like to teach, and so he's the one that kind of knows what I'm talking about when we're installing stuff. So that's made it easy.
And defensive coordinator Jordan Hankins also in his first year in Greenville. After 5 seasons at Memphis, Tigers ranked among the FBS leaders in 6 defensive categories last year. This is Coach Hank on the linebackers.
Obviously DJ's back, and he's played a bunch of snaps and Pirate through and through. And then, Jackson Barker's back, and he played some snaps last year too. And then you add, Cade Law and Cruz Law, and Jordan Miles is a year older, who played a bunch of special team snaps, because there's a lot of on-field game experience just from those 5 guys.
All right, that'll do it for sports this hour. You got more next hour, and we'll talk about it right now, though. Back to the Big Hen.
All right, thank you, sir. Our sports update and Pirate Report brought to you by Weatherly Insurance this morning, with 6 locations throughout Eastern Carolina, from the Outer Banks to the Inner Banks. Weatherly Insurance has you covered. Call 252-756-9900 or go to weatherlyinsurance.com. Do we have time for the laugh track, guys? I think we do. Shall we do the laugh track? I cannot remember who the comedian is this morning. It is, it's David Crow. Here's our laugh track.
I think it's interesting how music has changed generations, or how it defines people. I saw a Cadillac commercial, and the background music was Led Zeppelin for Cadillac. My first thought was, check that out. Cadillac's trying to appeal to young people. That's when I realized, no. I think Led Zeppelin just became old people music. Which is hilarious to think, my grandparents aren't spinning Lawrence Welk records anymore. They're at home, Grandpa, what is that? It's Led Zeppelin, rock on. Come to the land of the ice and snow with the Grandpa, you're scaring me so. Grandkids can't out-rebel their grandparents anymore, would you? You can't shock the baby boomers, can you? People who lived through the 1960s and said, what are you going to do? Get a piercing and a tattoo, go to Grammy's house, she's making Toll House cookies. Been a long time since I rock and roll.
Oh, that is so true. So true. All right, we're going to a high temperature today, somewhere around 95 degrees. 77 right now. No chance of rain. Rain comes in tomorrow. We got a cold front coming in tonight. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm D.R. Alligood.
And I'm his daughter, Jessica.
For 11 years, we have built quality driveways and parking lots for both your residential and commercial needs. We also offer free on-site quotes to have your custom driveways built the way you want.
Call AA Hauling, 252-946-1227 or AAHauling.com.
Need to insure a boat in Edenton, a business in Elizabeth City, a car in Greenville? How about a farm truck in Mount Olive or a home on the Outer Banks? Weatherly Insurance Agency, an independent insurance agency with 6 locations in eastern North Carolina, is here to help. Weatherly Insurance Agency has agents you can get to know because they're your neighbors and live in your town. Call today, 888-OBX-2-IBX, or on the web at weatherlyinsurance.com. From the Outer Banks to the Inner Banks, Weatherly Insurance has you covered.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
Daughtridge Gas and Oil has been your dependable propane supplier for 95 years. Their trained technicians can service and properly install all your propane and natural gas appliances. Plus,
from the WNCT 9 on your side newsroom. This is your Talk of the Town information update. Here's Patrick Johnson.
The future of aerospace in North Carolina on display at the Senator Jim Perry Aviation Center in Kinston. As local and state leaders were on hand, they saw an F-35 simulator. And not only were leaders from Lockheed Martin on hand to talk about the partnership with LCC and the impact on the East, but Lieutenant Governor Rachel Hunt echoing how partnerships like this with Lockheed Martin will continue to bring jobs and economic growth in Kinston.
Kids can get a good living, especially at a community college, save all that money, and then get into a job like here in aviation and make good money and stay where they are and near their parents. That is a dream come true.
Camp Lejeune hosting European soldiers over the last couple of weeks here for Exercise Burmese Chase. It brings together NATO allies from different trainings. And it's a way for countries like Great Britain, France, Sweden, and Norway to learn from each other's own procedures. The visitors have been in E&C since mid-July, and the exercise wraps up on Friday. In the town of Pine Knoll Shores, they officially have a new police chief. Captain Eric Telfson sworn in as the chief of police last night. Chief Telfson has been with Pine Knoll Shores PD for the last 4 years and previously served as captain. He takes over for former Chief Ryan Thompson, who left to take a position with the North Carolina League of Municipalities.
In the 70s early this morning, then hot this afternoon near 90 at the coast, mid to upper 90s inland. Real feels around 105. Isolated thunderstorms later in the day. From the Storm Team 9 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Rob Martin for Talk 96.3 and 103.7.
Up to 73 degrees in Greenville, where it's 72 in New Bern, 71 in Jacksonville, 74 in Williamston, 75 in Morehead City. And it's hour 2 of Talk of the Town, Talk 103.7, Talk 96.3 in the IBX Media app with the Big Hen, myself, and Philip Pilkington right after this.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
Greenville Marine Outdoor Shop is your fishing headquarters with an amazing selection of rods and reels, lures and artificial baits, fishing tackle, and more. Plus, we're your hunting headquarters with all kinds of shotguns, hunting rifles, ammo, and accessories, and we're your archery center, too.
For better service, quality, selection, and more, we've got them. Come see them. Our deals, you won't believe them.
Greenville Marine Outdoor Shop, 3600 Marine Drive in Greenville. Visit us online at greenvillemarine.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Daughtridge Gas and Oil has been your dependable propane supplier for 95 years. Their trained technicians can service and properly install all your propane and natural gas appliances. Plus, Daughtridge Gas and Oil is your backyard expert with fire pits, grills, smokers, and more, including quality outdoor furniture at their Greenville Patio and Hearth Shop at 1901 Charles Boulevard. Go by and see the knowledgeable staff at Daughtridge Gas and Oil for propane delivery or call 756-1345.
Need cash for a vacation? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the vacation cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Need to insure a boat in Edenton, a business in Elizabeth City, a car in Greenville? How about a farm truck in Mount Olive or a home on the Outer Banks? Weatherly Insurance Agency, an independent insurance agency with 6 locations in eastern North Carolina, is here to help. Weatherly Insurance Agency has agents you can get to know because they're your neighbors and live in your town. Call today, 888-OBX-2-IBX, or on the web at weatherlyinsurance.com. From the Outer Banks to the Inner Banks, Weatherly Insurance has you covered.
Make every day electric on the Kawasaki Electro 20 electric balance bike. Maximize the fun with long run times, impressive top speed, and Kawasaki build quality. Easy adjustability and smooth handling make everyday riding more enjoyable. And the standard MTB type tires provide off-pavement capability. The Kawasaki Electro 20 is the electric balance bike that's built to rip. Go to Ron Ayers Motorsports, Memorial Drive north of the airport, Greenville.
Henry's got something to say. Patrick's got all the latest updates and headlines. Together, they're the best morning combo since biscuits and gravy. This is Talk of the Town with Henry Hinton and Patrick Johnson.
Okay then, on with the show.
Live from the Town Bank Studio on Talk 96.3 and 103.7.
All right, hour 2 here, Talk of the Town this morning on Thursday morning, August 13th. We think we got all the audio issues solved. Everything's working. I haven't poured coffee on Philip Pilkington this morning yet. There's still time. Welcome back to the Thursday morning program. Tomorrow morning, open line Friday. It seems like we have a lot of things we can talk about. The AI thing, the discussion we had last hour on AI has created a lot of online discussion here. So maybe some of you can call in tomorrow morning. PJ is here. Philip is here. Our interns are here. Logan is producing this morning. Logan, the intern, is doing an awesome job. Michael is still on vacation. Cameron is here. Good morning, interns. Good morning. Best interns in the world.
Good morning.
2 best interns. Well, we've had some good ones over the years.
Good morning.
But these are 2 of the best we've ever had.
I mean, these are the only 2 I think we've ever truthfully trusted to produce Talk of the Town.
I never would let Michael have them in there. I would never have done this before these 2. I would never have allowed this. So
we even let Dom do it when he was an intern. That's saying something about them.
Yeah. Well, Dom was a little green back in the day.
He was.
Let's see. What did you just send me, PJ?
So apparently there's some kind of El Sayed video parody thing or something that he's participated in, and it's getting roasted.
What is it?
On socials.
What is it?
I guess it's like a campaign video, a haha or something.
Oh, I see.
I haven't looked at it, to be honest. I'm just reading comments on it, and
well, he's a communist.
Well,
I mentioned last hour there's a new poll out from Elon. I wonder when our man at ECU is going to do a poll on this Senate race. In the Elon poll, Roy Cooper leads Mike Whatley now 53 to 42. 53 to 42%. The survey was conducted July 23rd through the 31st, 800 adults in North Carolina. Here's the question, though. Is it 800 likely voters? That's the one I always like to see.
Well, that's the one you'd have. But I don't think they do likely voters this early, do they?
I don't know. This Elon survey carries a 5.6 point margin of error.
5.6?
Yeah. Other items in the poll, Trump's approval rating came in at 36% in North Carolina. Governor Stein came in at 46%. On election confidence, 63% of voters expressed that a confidence that the election will be fair. What does that mean? That 37% don't think the election is going to be fair? That's always the argument point now, isn't it?
No offense to the good people at Elon, but
yeah,
look at the polling from earlier in the week and the prediction markets from earlier in the week saying that all of these different candidates were going to win, and none of them did. Like they had
they had that communist up 20 points up,
yeah,
and she lost.
Up 20 points and like a 98% assurity that she was going to win.
Read the polls, Jack.
So they were wrong. Bad night for the pollsters.
Yeah, it was a bad night for the pollsters.
Throwback to 2016.
That's why I want my man at ECU to do his poll, because he's been more accurate than anybody. He really has. I'm not just saying that because I'm an ECU guy, but he really has been more accurate than anybody. It's kind of crazy. These you may have seen on the news or read something about this. The Invest Greenville guys which used to be the Greenville Alliance. They changed their name to Invest Greenville. They released a labor force report for Greenville yesterday. And I found some of this insightful and interesting. Let's see. Number one, the unemployment rate in Pitt County is 4%, which is the lowest it's been in 35 years. The number of people in the workforce is at 69%, which is like one of the highest in the state. The population of Pitt County now at 183,560. We have 180, almost 184,000 people in Pitt County. I said that, they did the census for Greenville during COVID, and we ended up less than 100,000 people in Greenville. There's no way, I believe, there's less than 100,000 people in Greenville.
Well, I think it's residents, so the students don't count as residents.
No, the students do count as residents if they're living off campus.
Oh.
And that was the argument that I made with the city manager at that time. I was like, and they could have paid to go back and redo the census.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been worth it, but the city council at that time decided not to do it. The reason I say it was worth it is because you get your state tax dollars allocated back to each municipality based on your population.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's face it, during COVID, the kids who were living in apartments who were ECU students were having to take all their classes online, and they went home.
Yeah.
They were, but they were paying rent for their apartment, but they weren't here.
Yeah.
So you can make an argument, well, that was the accurate census for 2020, but it wasn't an accurate depiction of what the normal population of Greenville is. Here's another interesting point from this study from Invest Greenville. You know what the average, the median age in Pitt County is?
It's going to be, the way you did it, the way you asked it, it's going to be higher than what I expected. So I'm going to say 47.
Exactly. It's not.
Is it?
It's much lower than that. Look at
35.
that. 33.1 years of age. The average Pitt County, not average, the median age in Pitt County. There's a difference between average and median, of course. Let's see what else is on here. We have 86,169 people in the workforce in Greenville. That's so much higher than any other county in eastern North Carolina till you get down to like Wilmington. For example, there's 86,000 people in the workforce in Pitt County. Craven County has 40,000 people in the workforce. Wayne County, where Goldsboro is, 49,000. So our workforce is very strong here. And, let's see if there's anything else on here. The unemployment numbers, again, lowest unemployment numbers in 35 years. This report is available.
And that was when we had 11 straight years of a Republican president 35 years ago.
My God, how do you come up with these things?
Well, 1991 would have been 3 years into the HW administration. I don't know. I'm just saying, when we got Republicans in office, the employment rate's better. That's all I'm saying.
I think Pilkington's brain is AI. He can spit out this stuff, and you're like, where did he get this from?
It's pretty remarkable if you think
the other interesting economic news for Greenville is there's going to be another downtown hotel. They just opened that Holiday Inn. What is it? Hampton? Is it a Holiday Inn?
I don't know, but I like going to the rooftop bar.
Hilton Garden Inn with a rooftop bar. The only thing, I've been to that rooftop bar at the Hilton Garden Inn downtown. It's too small. They could have made it a lot bigger.
They could have, but it takes up the whole floor. That floor is taken up fully by the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the kitchen is half of the.
Yeah.
So I think because they're really not dealing with that much space.
That's a nice new hotel downtown. We've put some of the bands in there for our concert on the Common this past year, and I got good feedback from the bands. They like that hotel.
Good.
So a new High Point-based developer is going. They're asking for a zoning change for the old restaurant location downtown at the corner of Reed Circle and Evans Street. That restaurant has been 1,000 things over the years.
Yeah.
You know what that was when I was in college in the 70s? You know what that building was?
Was that the original Cubbies? Is that what that
No,
was?
it was never a Cubbies. It was a Burger King.
Oh.
That building was a Burger King. Or was it a Burger Chef? There was a chain back in those days called a Burger Chef also. Somebody who knows, email me and let me know if that was it a Burger King or Burger Chef? It's the building right there next to Marathon.
Okay, yeah.
And, here's all I always say. You want to take that old building down where that Thai restaurant is now or whatever it was. I think it's closed now.
Yeah, it's closed. It's been closed.
That's fine. Build a hotel. But don't take down the Marathon. They got the best cheesesteak in the world down there.
Do they?
Oh, my God. You ever go down there?
No.
Good fries, too. It's not, I ain't saying it's healthy food, but it's good food.
Sounds like a good place for a company lunch.
Yeah.
Henry's Bond.
So apparently there's going to be a new hotel right next to the Marathon at the corner of Reed Circle and Evans Street downtown. This will be the second. Is it going to be another high-rise? Let's see what it says. According to the Planning and Zoning Commission's agenda materials, the property could accommodate a hotel with 100 to 200 rooms. They've purchased the property for $1.45 million. The restaurant building is a 2,200 square foot building that was built in 1964. The reading from the Daily Reflector article on this morning. The request marks the latest among several proposals to build a downtown hotel. The 8-story, 101-room Hilton Garden Inn opened in February 2025. ECU ended plans to develop a hotel at the corner of Reed and 3rd shortly. I was when I was on the ECU Foundation board, we talked about building a hotel in an alumni center downtown Greenville. There was a lot of effort to put behind that, and there was a lot. We were talking about doing it in the old attic location where the attic is now. It's an ECU office building.
Yeah.
ECU bought that building.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And we were talking about doing like going up on that hotel and putting a hotel there with an alumni center on top with an outdoor bar and all that. That was part of the plans. There were some plans in the works for that years ago, but it kind of fell apart, I think, when this new hotel that just opened, the new Hilton Garden Inn, came along, because there was like, are we going to need that many hotel rooms? But I mean, a lot of universities own their own hotel and alumni center.
Yeah.
There's some talk that this new hotel will be part of the Graduate chain. You familiar with that?
No.
I stayed in a Graduate. There's one in Chapel Hill, and they go in college towns, and what they do is the decor of the hotel is all about the university and the sports teams and stuff.
Yeah.
I stayed in the Graduate 2 years ago. I stayed in the Graduate, and we went to the bowl game in Annapolis.
Okay, so you stayed at Navy's.
Yeah, and I mean, the room that we were in had like all of this Navy paraphernalia. You talked about Roger Staubach. It had a on the wall. It had a picture of Roger Staubach.
Oh, that's awesome.
It had all these, this memorabilia from Navy football, and so if this new hotel turns out to be a Graduate in downtown Greenville, maybe I could stay in the David Garrard room.
Hey, I like it. Get a David Garrard room, little CJ2K room, Shane Carden.
Shane Carden room. Here's what I want. I want some of my old school guys that were great football players when I was at ECU. I want to stay in the Carl Summerell room or the Tim Dameron room. Tim Dameron, my buddy, still lives in Rocky Mount.
Dickie Carrata
room. There needs to be a Dickie Carrata room in the new Graduate Hotel. We're going to push
Speaking
for that.
Of which, Dickie's signing his book on Sunday.
Will there be any basketball players? Will there be a Blue Edwards room? Will there be a Oliver Mack
Lester
room?
Lyons.
Lester Lyons. Does anybody know who Oliver Mack is?
Heard the name.
He played in the pros. Yeah.
He did.
Jordan Riley.
Jordan. By the way, is Jordan? If this new rule passes,
I don't think so because I think he redshirted.
Well, wait a minute. I didn't finish my question. If this new rule passes, that allows these guys to have a 5th year of eligibility, would Jordan Riley be eligible? All right, now you're saying no, it would not happen.
It's my understanding it would not affect any of the basketball guys from last year. None of the 3 that graduated would be eligible to come back. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, they all redshirted their previous institute. Gio, Jordan, and who am I missing?
The kid that transferred in, D2 kid. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But no. The other kid who came in late, midway through the year.
Oh, yeah.
We called him Black Jesus.
Yeah.
What was
Dimitri. Was his name Dimitri?
What was his? Gardner.
Dimitri, yeah. He
Gardner.
was an awesome guy. Dimitri Gardner. He was a really sweetheart of a
but
guy.
He looked like Black Jesus. That's what
he looked like an athlete, man. That guy was an athlete.
He was a cool cat. He was kind of
he was an impact player at the end when he first got here. He'd only played Division II. I think he felt a little intimidated, but once he could shoot, and that's a rarity at ECU basketball. Someone who can make a 15-foot jump shot. It's a rarity.
I know, man. You got to go all the way back to TJ Long to have a guy who actually has a good percentage from downtown.
TJ Long?
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, wasn't he like 1 for 3 in his career or something?
I was going to say,
33% is pretty damn
good. Did TJ get any playing time at all?
I don't know. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
TJ will tell you on that NCAA tournament team that he led the team in scoring per 40 minutes because he that's what he'll tell you. If you average
because he hit one basket.
Minutes,
yeah.
Yes, something like that. Yes.
All right, let's do this before we go to break. Tomorrow is the Ronald McDonald House Telethon. Very important telethon here in Eastern North Carolina. We love the Ronald McDonald House. My buddy Beth Ann Atkins is here, and we're going to talk to her about that next. Let's do this, though. Let's check the boating forecast for the weekend because I'm going to the beach for the weekend. I was actually considering going today, but I got too much to do, and I got something to do tomorrow. So I was thinking I might go today and do open line Friday from the beach like I did last week.
Yeah.
But I had an excuse last week. It was my anniversary. But we're not going to go till tomorrow. But I might try to get out on the water. So let's check the boating forecast brought to you by Park Boat Company and Manteo Marine. Park Boat Company in Washington, Manteo Marine in Manteo. It's going to be today, southwest winds 5 to 10 will increase to 15 knots late. The sounds and rivers are going to start off light and finish the day with a moderate chop. Seas offshore will only be around 2 to 4. Tomorrow, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be 2 to 3 offshore. Sounds and rivers will be moderately choppy tomorrow as well. There is a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. On Saturday, northwest winds. The wind shifts 10 to 15 knots. It'll become northeast in the afternoon. Seas offshore 2 to 3 feet. And adjacent sounds and rivers will be moderately choppy to start the day, diminishing to light chop later in the afternoon on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we've got, I screwed that up, didn't I? That was the Saturday number. Here's the Sunday numbers. East winds on Sunday, 5 to 10 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Sounds and rivers will be very light chop on Sunday, be a good boating day, and seas offshore just 2 to 3 feet. That is your boating forecast brought to you by Park Boat Company and Manteo Marine, one of the last weekends before school starts. So get out there and enjoy your boat. To 8:29, we'll be right back.
You have a choice when you invest in insurance, and when you choose First State Insurance Advisors, you're working with people you can trust. Clark Stallings has deep ties in the community. His team, including Keaton Smith, Regina Asby, Phil Leyva, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith, provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arg!
Acre Station Meat Farm, along with Lane Angus Beef, bring you Farm to Fork Beef.
Stock your freezers now with affordable beef boxes just in time for the grilling season.
Farm to Fork Beef brings quality local beef to your family. From your traditional butcher shop, Acre Station Meat Farm. Come on down to Acre Station Meat Farm and find out why we're #1 in fresh cuts and friendly service.
Acre Station Meat Farm, Highway 32 North, Pinetown.
Grimes Built Construction is currently building homes in Pitt and Beaufort County, and they're always looking for land to start new neighborhoods. Grimes Built Construction is a custom home builder, but also builds beautiful spec homes in all price ranges. These aren't cookie-cutter homes. A Grimes-built home has great design, character, and the extra detail you desire.
This is Chad Grimes with Grimes Built Construction. If you're in the market for a new home or if you have land for sale, give me a call, 252-717-1418.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU baseball. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Talk of the town.
Good morning.
Henry Hinton.
Good morning. Morning. Morning.
Patrick Johnson.
Dude, wake up.
On Talk 96.3.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
And 103.7.
Good morning.
All right, welcome back. Talk of the town here this morning at 8:32. Let's check our stock market numbers. I was kind of waiting for the new inflation data to come out. Not out quite yet. The stock numbers yesterday brought to you by the Truist Investment Services team of Scott Shook and Thomas Rouse, the Shook Rouse Group. Dow was down 21 points. S&P was up 20, and NASDAQ good day had 143 into the positive yesterday. Stocks are mixed this morning. Dow futures are up 120. NASDAQ's down 28, and the S&P's pretty flat. It's up 9 at the moment. So we'll wait and see if that changes when this inflation data comes out. But at this moment, I'm checking CNBC, and they have not posted it yet. So we'll see what happens as we wait. Let's see if it came out here. Oil prices are up a little bit. Anyway, so I'll check it again before we get off the air. 8:33. Tomorrow is the annual telethon on WNCT television for the Ronald McDonald House. Here from the Ronald McDonald House to talk about that and other wonderful things is my old friend Beth Ann Atkins. Good morning.
Good morning, Henry.
How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm great. I hope
What's
you
going
are.
on? I saw you through the window over there hanging out with my competitors.
Yeah.
You were over there on 107.9 this morning. How was that this morning?
It was fun. It's
was
always
Laura
fun.
Smith behaving herself?
You know what? Laura and I grew up together.
Did you?
We're both from Plymouth.
Are you from Plymouth?
I am from Plymouth.
Who
yes.
knew?
I'm a Washington County girl.
Did you hang out going to the Chowan River when you were? Did you really?
Yeah, I did because I went to Lawrence Academy. You know, just
you were
across
on the wrong side of the river though.
Well,
we were on the northern side of the river. You were on the southern.
Yeah.
You probably were in the Sound though, weren't you? Around.
I spent a lot of time on the Sound.
Yeah.
Spent some time on the Roanoke too.
Albemarle Sound.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Ronald McDonald House.
Absolutely.
For folks, I think everybody knows what Ronald McDonald House does. I was reading a post the other night, and I don't even know if it was somebody here in Greenville, but their family member was having surgery, and they had to stay several days in the Ronald McDonald House. How do you qualify to get in there?
Sure. So really, it's just your child needs to be receiving medical care, right? So over at Maynard Children's, with some of the other physician places here in Greenville, and then the social workers make the referral to come stay with us. So to stay at the Moy location, you have to live at least 30 miles away. To stay over in our hospital rooms, there is no mileage restriction. So we have 25 rooms at Moy. We have 4 rooms over in Maynard. And it doesn't cost a dime.
You actually have rooms in the Children's Hospital?
We do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have 4 overnight rooms within Maynard Children's.
I did not know
We do.
that.
Yeah, and that's really for our more.
Is that new?
No, we've had those since 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, when we opened
that,
up the family room over there in 2013 when we did the expansion.
Yeah.
We've got 4 overnight rooms. So that's really for the urgent, emergent, the critical.
Is there an economic requirement, or can anyone?
Anyone
so it
can
just
stay.
it just depends on.
It just depends
they
on.
have to be living a certain number of miles
Yeah,
away.
a certain number of miles, and then we do have kind of this tier system. If it's how emergent is it? So we have most of the time we do have a waiting list for families.
How are you funded? How do you pay for? You basically are running a hotel. So.
We are. We've got a really big hotel for these families. So yeah, we operate on donations primarily, and through our wonderful friends at McDonald's. So our owner operators, we've got 93 stores that support us, and so. But we only get about 17% of our budget from McDonald's. So the rest of it is through grants and donations. So.
And that's what tomorrow's all about.
That is what tomorrow's all about. So tomorrow's our 10-year telethon, 10 years of raising money, 10 years of keeping families close. We want to provide some sort of normalcy for these families as they're going through some of the toughest times of their lives.
So if people want to participate in this, they can give money. The telethon will happen on WNCT
That's
TV.
exactly right. Yep.
When does it air?
So it's tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So 7A to 8P.
So there'll be people at TV station answering calls all day.
They will be at Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so they're actually going to be on site. So
I gotcha.
we moved it to the house a couple of years ago because we wanted volunteers to really see the impact, right? And get some interaction with our families. So we'll be in the dining room tomorrow. We're still looking for a few volunteers between the 2 and 4 shift tomorrow afternoon. So come on out. You can visit our website, rmhcenc.org, to donate now. And then tomorrow you can call anytime.
What do the volunteers do?
They answer the phone.
And take the donations.
They take the donations, and then we actually have a breakfast crew coming in tomorrow morning to cook breakfast for our families before the phones, get live at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Do you guys serve 3 meals a day there?
We always have food available for the 3 meals, but we do serve one warm meal every single day. Sometimes that's lunch, sometimes it's dinner, sometimes it's breakfast. Most of the time it is dinner. But we serve one warm meal at Moy and one warm meal over in the Maynard family room.
And you're talking about Moy, for people who don't know what we're talking about. That's right across the street from the hospital.
It is. Yeah, I can sit in my office and look out at the Heart Tower and the Cancer Tower every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the goal for money tomorrow?
Oh, we got a big one. It's $100,000 for tomorrow. And we can do it because Eastern North Carolina rallies. You've rallied for 10 years. These are our friends, our families, our neighbors who are staying with us. So we need you to rally and support us tomorrow.
What is the number to call?
I don't know.
Well, text it to me so I can promote it tomorrow.
It's a new number this year, so I don't have it memorized
tomorrow
yet.
morning on my show.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send it to you. But you can go to our website. You can go to our socials. The number is on our socials. So right now, so people want to write it down and put it in. But we do have a new number this year.
So the Ronald McDonald House in Greenville, of course, it became kind of famous because of the Michael Jordan Celebrity Golf Classic.
MJ.
But we lost that tournament. Mm-hmm. Do you still get any funds from that? Because I remember when Michael moved that tournament to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
He pledged he was still going to continue to support the Ronald McDonald House.
So we still, it's my goal. So next year is our 40-year anniversary. So I would love nothing more than to get Michael back involved next year.
Everybody would.
Everybody would. And so we're kind of testing the waters this year with a golf tournament in October. So more to come on that. Won't be nearly as big, but we're hoping to just kind of see if people are still, wanting to play for us. So, we still get some funds through Michael's donations. And so he helped us out for a really long time.
All
We're
right,
very
so tomorrow is the annual telethon for the Ronald McDonald House here in Greenville.
Yes.
And we hope people will participate.
Absolutely.
It's great to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Anything else you want to mention?
Oh my gosh. Also tomorrow's our Sport a Shirt Day. So, we sell T-shirts every year, and we say if you buy a shirt, it helps fund a family for a night. So our shirts are $15. We have short sleeve, long sleeve. You can go on our website and purchase them, or just swing by the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Interbanks Media will make a donation tomorrow for sure.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
I'll promote this on the show tomorrow.
Perfect. And I'll send
right.
you the number.
All right. Sounds great.
Thank
Beth
you.
Ann Atkins with the Ronald McDonald House here in Greenville, and the big telethon coming up on Channel 9 on WNCT. You can't say Channel 9 anymore.
Right.
WNCT, because I get it on Channel 10.
Yeah.
And 110.
Right. Everything but 9.
WNCT TV tomorrow. All right, 8:40. Be right back.
This is about you, your family, and the health of all who live in Eastern North Carolina. This is about the transformation of a health system into something more powerful and more human, about creating new ways to treat disease and keep you well. This is about ECU Health, which is to say, it's really all about you. ECU Health. Minds, hearts, purpose.
You have a choice when you invest in insurance, and when you choose First State Insurance Advisors, you're working with people you can trust. Clark Stallings has deep ties in the community. His team, including Keaton Smith, Regina Asby, Phil Leyva, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith, provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
Visit Larry's Steakhouse for a tender, hand-cut certified Angus ribeye. Other entrees include perfectly seasoned pork chops, chicken, or seafood favorites like shrimp, tuna, and salmon. Complement your meal with Larry's fresh 20-plus item salad bar, or enjoy it as an all-you-can-eat entree. Daily rotating favorites include meatloaf, chicken pastry, hamburger steak, spaghetti, pork chops, and more, all complemented with your favorite country sides. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or our Sunday brunch, remember to support and eat local. Larry's Steakhouse.
Acre Station Meat Farm, along with Lane Angus Beef, bring you farm to fork beef.
Stock your freezers now with affordable beef boxes just in time for the grilling season.
Farm to fork beef brings quality local beef to your family. From your traditional butcher shop, Acre Station Meat Farm. Come on down to Acre Station Meat Farm and find out why we're #1 in fresh cuts and friendly service.
Acre Station Meat Farm, Highway 32 North, Pinetown.
Daughtridge Gas and Oil has been your dependable propane supplier for 95 years. Their trained technicians can service and properly install all your propane and natural gas appliances. Plus, Daughtridge Gas and Oil is your backyard expert with fire pits, grills, smokers, and more, including quality outdoor furniture at their Greenville Patio and Hearth Shop at 1901 Charles Boulevard. Go by and see the knowledgeable staff at Daughtridge Gas and Oil for propane delivery or call 756-1345.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Register now.
Our work, and we make sure our customers are 100% satisfied. So don't let a broken sunroof break your bank account. Give me, Charlie, or my brother Jeff a call. Goldworks and Graphics is the company that auto dealers have trusted for over 25 years. So give us a call at 252-916-6245. That's 252-916-6245, or on the web at goldworksgraphics.com.
Let the good times flow, the good times flow at Belfort. It's the place to go. So bring your dreams, your hopes, and your crew at Belfort Truck and Auto. We're waiting for you.
Bell's Fork Truck and Auto. Greenville's place for great service and pre-owned trucks and SUVs. Visit bellsforktruckandauto.com.
Mr. Hinton, who's a powerful and attractive man.
This is Talk of the Town with Henry and Patrick.
I'm a big fan of his.
Only on Talk 96.3 and 103.7.
More power to him. He works hard. I hope you have 400 radio stations.
Welcome back. Thank you, Gene Simmons. Thank you for that vote of confidence, Gene Simmons. I mentioned I had lunch with Congressman Brad Knott yesterday in Raleigh. What a great dude. I know his family. His father and I have been friends a long time, but I just getting to know him a little bit. By the way, he's got Steve Scalise, the majority leader, coming to Raleigh to do a fundraiser for him and Lori Buckout next week. They're doing a joint fundraiser with Lori Buckout and Steve Scalise. And he invited me to come, and I'm going because I want to meet Steve Scalise. I've met Steve. We had Steve Scalise on the show. Remember that, PJ? We had him on.
It was on the phone, wasn't it?
No, we did it live at the Beaufort Hotel.
Oh, that's right.
He came in and did a fundraiser for Murphy years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
But Scalise is playing a big role in some of the broadcast stuff that we're working on. So
you got to get a little FaceTime with him.
I'm gonna talk to Lori and say I need about 2 minutes with Steve Scalise.
All right.
And so she got me some time with a speaker.
Sure.
But my friends at I told my friends at NAB that I had met with a speaker, but there's a chance I can meet with Scalise, and they're like, Scalise is more important. Go. So. But I really like Brad Knott, and but he was he was asking me about my Senate testimony with that Gene Simmons thing.
Okay.
And he said he had watched it, and he said I've never understood why they would have put Gene Simmons up there to testify against you, and you're making the case for how tough it is in the radio industry these days, and this guy's worth $400 million and saying he's getting screwed. And I was like, yeah, it was kind of interesting. I said, and then Senator Blackburn was, wouldn't let me talk and he said, I won't tell you what he said about that.
Oh.
I won't tell you what he said.
No, sir. It's my time.
Okay.
So isn't that ridiculous? She hammered me, for like
She's
5 minutes, and then my response was, "Can I respond to any of that?" And then she said, "Hit it again, PJ." When I said, "Can I respond?"
No, sir. It's my time.
Okay.
She wouldn't let me respond to any of it, and I just
Damn
said,
politicians.
"Well, I will give."
Heinous old redneck.
Is she gonna win the governor's race in Tennessee? God bless the people of Tennessee if she's the governor.
No, sir. It's my time.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. I think there's an IQ issue there.
Think?
It's almost sports time. We haven't talked about the WNBA this morning. I saw that the WNBA administration and the owners met, and the burning question that they were trying to answer is that age-old question that none of us have been able to answer since the beginning of time, which is, what is a woman?
Everybody else can go to hell.
That was the coach. That's what she had to say.
Who was that? Which coach was that?
That was the Fever coach. She did this thing that love will win and live, laugh, love, and grace will win and all this. But at the end, she said,
everybody else can go to hell.
I mean, she's a classy.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end,
everybody else can go to hell.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Hey,
lunatic.
So here's the upshot of what comes out of the league's big meeting with the owners and the administration of the WNBA. They could not answer the question. They need more research to answer the question, what is a woman? They cannot answer that question. They're getting ready to be faced with these NBA players that are going to be in the draft. And it's the ultimate gotcha by people who have common sense. Because these guys are going to say, you didn't draft me. Why? Why would you not draft me? Is it discrimination? These are the people that say you can't discriminate. So they had this task force to figure out what a woman is. And they met for a couple of days, and then they emerged and said, we don't have an answer yet. We don't know what a woman. But here's what we do know. Our fans are hateful.
Yeah.
They started criticizing the fans.
Right. The coach is hateful.
Everybody else can go to hell.
You know, Henry, I think here in our IBX Media Studios, we could figure out the difference in a man and woman if we just bought a microscope that was strong enough to see cells. We could get a little skin cells from people and look at the chromosomes.
Or we could just say, which bathroom do you go to?
Well, now they want to use different. Yeah, let's not get back into that. No, it's based off your chromosomes.
Yeah.
Chromosomes determine.
I think
what you are.
God probably answered that question a long time ago. What is a woman? I don't think we need the WNBA to tell us because they are not going to be able. Here's their nothing burger response. Today's meeting covered a wide range of topics, including ongoing discussion on transgender athletes and continued hate and vitriol directed at players by our fans online. We will continue to engage all stakeholders in the coming weeks and months. We will approach these important conversations thoughtfully and in alignment with the values of our league. Wah, 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 wah. That's a nothing burger statement. Just answer the question, what is a woman? What is a woman, WNBA? Do you know what a woman is? Isn't the W in WNBA, doesn't it stand for women?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they don't know what that is. Why'd they name their league for something they didn't know what it is?
I think 30 years ago at the time they did.
The TNBA, the Transgender NBA. And it's
put all the initials in the front
It's
of
so unfortunate for people like Sophie Cunningham, who's come out and you said, this is ridiculous. Of course we know what a woman is. We know that transgenders should not be playing. And
then she got strangled for saying that.
Yeah.
Got decapitated.
Almost got decapitated.
And then her coach didn't defend her, but then came out and said,
Everybody else can go to hell.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our sports update and Pirate Report, which is brought to you this morning by our friends at Wilson Rose Heating and Air. Hot or cold, call Wilson Rose Heating and Air Conditioning. They'll get you safe in no time. Here's Patrick.
All right, Big Hen, heard from the coordinators for the first time during fall camp for the Pirates. Start with offensive coordinator Jordan Davis. First season in Greenville, spent the last 3 years at North Texas. And he talked about the adjustment to his new surroundings.
I think the biggest thing, too, is when you hire every single new coach on offense, like not only are you coaching the players, but you're coaching the coaches on how things are done because, they're used to doing different things and at other schools or wherever they were at. I think bringing in Coach Soto from North Texas was a big help for me and kind of knowing some of the language that I like to teach. And so, he's the one that kind of knows what I'm talking about when we're installing stuff. So that's made it easy.
Also in his first year at ECU, defensive coordinator Jordan Hankins has spent the last 5 at Memphis, where the Tigers ranked among the FBS leaders in 6 defensive categories. Now, day before yesterday, head coach Blake Harrell said that he was impressed with the way the linebackers had performed so far in the preseason. Coach Hankins on that group.
Obviously DJ's back, and he's played a bunch of snaps and Pirate through and through. And then, Jackson Barker's back, and he played some snaps last year too. And then you add, Cade Law and Cruz Law, and Jordan Miles is a year older, who played a bunch of special team snaps, because there's a lot of on-field game experience just from those 5 guys.
We're remiss in not mentioning this. Yesterday, former ECU student athletes Kevin and Addie Miller have made a legacy gift to the Pirates Unite campaign. The donation will support East Carolina's new golf building at Ironwood Golf Club, Golf and Country Club, and the Isley Indoor Performance Center. Addie Miller played 4 seasons of softball for the Pirates. Kevin Miller, a dual sport athlete, and he's an ECU Athletics Hall of Famer. Great people. Carolina Panthers running back Jonathan Brooks will make his return to game action this week. Head coach Dave Canales says Brooks will play Saturday against the Bills after sitting out the Hall of Fame game. Brooks is coming off a second torn ACL that ended his rookie season early and then cost him all of last season. We will have coverage of that game for you Saturday on Talk 103.7 WTIB beginning at noon. Now let's send it back to the Big Hen.
Noon. How about Kevin? How about Kevin and Addie? Kevin and Addie. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a nice
Kevin
thing.
Miller, my surrogate son, when he played here, he was We were very close
One
to
of the
Kevin.
good guys. He was such a funny guy.
He may or may not have. No, I'm not going to say that.
Don't tell tales outside of school.
John Gilbert might be calling me. Don't say that. Let's just say I was very close to Kevin Miller when he was here. And he's a great human being, and I'm happy. He's been very successful in business. His wife is also a physical therapist, has her own business. They do well. God bless them. Giving back to the university. All right, I think we have time for the Laugh Track replay, don't we? David Crow, you have that ready, Logan? David Crow, the Laugh Track comedian on this morning's Talk of the Town Laugh Track.
Or how it defines people. I saw a Cadillac commercial, and the background music was Led Zeppelin for Cadillac. My first thought was, check that out. Cadillac's trying to appeal to young people. That's when I realized, no. I think Led Zeppelin just became old people music. Which is hilarious to think, my grandparents aren't spinning Lawrence Welk records anymore. They're at home, Grandpa, what is that? It's Led Zeppelin, rock on. Come to the land of the ice and snow with the Grandpa, you're scaring me. Grandkids can't out-rebel their grandparents anymore, would you? You can't shock the baby boomers, can you? People who lived through the 1960s and said, what are you going to do? Get a piercing and a tattoo, go to Grammy's house. She's making Toll House cookies. Been a long time since I rock and roll.
I love that. All right, we are done for the day. Tomorrow morning, here live from the Town Bank Studios, we will have Open Line Friday. Be thinking of some subjects. Just thinking of some subjects. We can get into this AI thing a little bit. Everybody wanted to email me about that and text me this morning. There'll be some other things we come up with, but we'll have some great topics for you tomorrow morning. And we'll be here live in the studio, in the Town Bank studio. Thanks to Philip Pilkington for being back with me. Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks for having
Thanks to PJ and the intern. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Find, save, drive at Greenville Toyota. Find a huge selection. Save with low payments. Try fuel-efficient and hybrid models like Camrys, $219 a month, and RAV4s, $269 a month during the Find, Save, Drive sales event at Greenville Toyota.
There's nothing like game days in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. Football is special here, and that's because of you. It takes all of us to have success. The 2026 season is right around the corner. Season tickets start as low as $75. Get yours today.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
Register now.
You have a choice when you invest in insurance, and when you choose First State Insurance Advisors, you're working with people you can trust. Clark Stallings has deep ties in the community. His team, including Keaton Smith, Regina Asby, Phil Leyva, Max Joyner Jr., Max Joyner III, and Ginger Smith, provides knowledgeable and professional advice. First State Insurance Advisors is an independent insurance agency. They offer all types of personal insurance as well as various types for business. Call or email First State Insurance Advisors today. We want to be your trusted choice agency.
Visit Larry's Steakhouse for a tender, hand-cut certified Angus ribeye. Other entrees include perfectly seasoned pork chops, chicken, or seafood favorites like shrimp, tuna, and salmon. Complement your meal with Larry's fresh 20-plus item salad bar, or enjoy it as an all-you-can-eat entree. Daily rotating favorites include meatloaf, chicken pastry, hamburger steak, spaghetti, pork chops, and more, all complemented with your favorite country sides. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or our Sunday brunch, remember to support and eat local. Larry's Steakhouse.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
It's the Find, Save, Drive sales event at Greenville Toyota. Find a huge Toyota selection at big savings. Then drive Tacomas, $249 a month, and Tundras, $399 a month. Now find, save, drive today. Only at Greenville Toyota.